I'm eating a donut. Hashtag hurts donut. Open 24 hours. You don't want to hear me chewing. Okay. A bummer is like I think I got a donut with coconut on it. I don't like coconut. My dumbass. I have like so much on my mind. Like I don't even know where to start. I just like need to dump it out. Today I was thinking about the concept of like sometimes I'm overstimulated and sometimes I'm understimulated. I've been thinking about this concept for years. So I've been living on this idea of like sometimes emptying out my brain and then sometimes like filling up my brain. It sounds crazy. But like if I'm bored, I take that as like an invitation that I need to like fill my brain up. So I need like some content. Like I need to, well, no, it's not the same as doing something. Like it's not like going to the park or something. See, that leads with what I was thinking today. So like consuming would be like listening to an audiobook or scrolling on Instagram or talking to somebody sometimes, like talking to somebody that talks more than you and you're just listening, like information. You're just taking in information. But then I do that a lot and then I like, it kind of waxes and wanes like the moon. It goes into a stage of like, I have way too much. A lot of times I actually get a headache. I have like way too much and I need to empty it. So this morning I was thinking of, and empty it like a journal or, I don't know, a journal, talking, I can't think of other ways to empty my brain. I've been working on different things. Anyway, so for maybe a year or maybe two, I've been kind of living with this concept of like, when my brain has too much, emptying it out. When my brain has like too little, I need to like fill it back up. And part of that being purposeful, like intentionally filling my brain with things like audiobooks instead of just social media or etc., etc. So this morning I was thinking a really good verbiage for this concept would be to consume and create, which does help it broaden a little bit. Like consuming information, consuming entertainment, consuming music, consuming people's stories, like all of that would be under my idea, I suppose. This theory is all of that would be consuming, and that creating would be obviously that creating. So we consume, consume, and then we create something, and we all create different, there's a million different ways that this could play out, like creating a conversation with someone, creating a new space in your room, creating actual art, like there's a bajillion different ways that you could do this. And then I was laying here trying to take a nap and thinking about this concept this morning and thought of that verbiage, and then thought of the third like space would be like contemplating. And I don't think it's linear, and I don't think it's like a step-by-step or even like a step-by-step cycle. Like, I don't even think it's a circle. I think it's like a triangle. So like you're consuming, and then you're creating, and then you're contemplating, and you can go back and forth from create to contemplate to create to consume to contemplate to consume. Like you could go, it doesn't have to go one way. It can go any of the two can go back and forth, etc. So the 3 C's, I don't know if that's gonna be backwards, to consume, to contemplate, and to create. It's a very abstract thought, but that's what I was thinking about this morning. And it makes sense. And I started thinking about that again a few minutes ago. I was like, I have so much on my mind. I need to like get it out, like journal. But like sometimes at the end of the day, I'm tired and like literally my hands don't want to journal. I know I'm working on like arthritis hands, but like I don't want to. I don't want to write. That's like a little bit too much energy. So thus the video talking, because I need to get it out of my head. And then part of it is getting it out for myself, and then part of it is like learning how to be open and vulnerable with people. This is another thing I've been working on, because I notice like I selectively give people information about myself to just like pad things, and so I'm working on being like the same type of person in every situation to figure out who I am. Yeah.